Hold on. There we are. Wait, what? Oh, middle-aged. Oh yes, flat, middle-aged mountain adventures with a cuddly duck.
Hello from the top of the Berwyns, says Trudy Duck. Hello. This is actually my second of these video diaries. My first one was Carnes Llewellyn. When I started, I thought I was going to do aerial drone footage at the top of these because I've got a drone which I never really use. But it turns out it's windy on the top of the Welsh mountains quite a lot. So the first time it was definitely too windy to have used a drone. Today it probably would have been okay, but actually the forecast said it was going to be breezy, so I didn't bring it. So I think actually it's going to turn into a video diary using my GoPro and my iPhone. So where are we? We're at Pistyll Rhaeadr, and we're going to go up the Berwyn Mountains, and we're going to start from the car park at the bottom of the waterfall by Tanna Pistyll, the cafe. We're going to walk up the valley to the lake, up the ridge to the top, and then back down a different way, and we're going to see if we can find a stone circle. So I'm going to try something a bit different. I'm going to try time-lapse of going up on the GoPro. I saw a snakey, so I had to stop for a minute, but he's hidden now, annoyingly. And this is the top. Well, sort of. Actually, there are 3 peaks, all of which are about the same height. I think this one might even be the lowest of the 3. But kind of geographically speaking, it's the obvious middle point. To my mind, that walk is probably one of the best bangs for the buck in the whole of Britain. Because you start off with the highly spectacular Pistyll Rhaeadr. It's only, well, maybe an hour and a half up to here, if that. You've got that lovely, long, slow, steady pull up the valley with crags above you, water below you. Then you come up to the lake. Then you do the haul up the side of the Cwm. You can see all this glacially sculpted, spectacular scoop of ice cream structure. Then you get up to the top, and there's an easy walk along the ridge to a nice craggy summit. And just around the corner here, there's a nice little shelter. And if you look off into the distance, you can see Cadair Idris Probably the Rhinogs up there at a guess, and off into Snowdonia proper. I probably need a name for this channel, and I thought maybe, Fat Middle-Aged Mountaineer. I'm turning 50 this year, so middle-aged, yes, sorted. I'm quite rotund, so fat, yes, sorted. And mountaineer, well, there's a lot of nonsense talked about the definition of mountaineering. In my book, anything that gets you to the top of the mountain under your own steam is mountaineering. You could maybe, if you like, make the distinction between hill walking, which is where you don't need to use your hands, scrambling, where you do need to use your hands, and climbing, where you need a rope. But really, it doesn't make much difference. Some people could probably run up here without using their hands. I use my hands once or twice. If it gets you to the top of the mountain and it's under your own steam, it's mountaineering for you. And I think that's a really important point. What you need to do is to find something that is fun for you, an adventure that's right for you. Because even when I was at my youngest and fittest, not middle-aged, not round, the highest mountain I ever got up was 3,500 metres in the Alps under my own steam. I tried a couple of 4,000 metre peaks, and the altitude sickness just made me feel so ill that I never got up one under my own steam. So I was never going to be going and climbing K2, and if you're watching this, the odds are neither are you, let's face it. If you're going to be climbing K2, you're already doing 4,000 metre peaks in the Alps, and you're racing up mountains in Scotland in winter. And if you're not doing that, then you're not going to climb K2. But that doesn't mean that you can't find a good adventure that's right for you. You totally can, you just have to go looking. So this is my attempt to document in a video diary my favourite 25 mountains in Wales for
middle-aged mountain adventures with a cuddly duck.
The other thing you need on the mountains is companionship. So if you've got nobody to come with you, find someone. This is a good adventure for Trudy Duck. And just a quick tip on safety. Because I'm out on my own in the mountains and there's not really anybody around, I always carry a satellite phone with me. I mean, your mobile's good enough, but the reception in the valleys in Wales is not that super. So I reckon if I fall down and break a leg, I want something that needs only to be able to see the open sky to get signal, so it can send an SOS. So here I am on the top of Moyle Seach, which means dry, bald top. And a pretty dry, bald top it is. And there is my dry, bald top. And I should be more or less on top of these antiquities. They can't be very far away. Let's go and see. Time for an apple and a drink, I think, don't you, Trudy Duck? Waterfall's just over there. This is the lovely valley, and just looking down to the cars. And best thing of all about this walk, down there, there's a cafe which serves cake and possibly ice cream. Oh, and where is the waterfall? P.S. If you think I have an odd way of speaking, blame my wife. You can see her videos on Jocelyn's Twilight Years.